ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Just Plain Living. I'm John Gray.
Good morning. I'm Peggy Burton.
And I'm Jim Fuller.
How you two doing?
Good.
Look what we got back here.
A
snowman.
We got us a big old snowman.
Yeah, right.
From the flower shop.
That's very interesting.
They always have some neat
Classy.
metal stuff.
I love the way she decorated the Civic Center. It was really pretty. She's classy.
Yeah. So we're into.
packed.
We finally slid on into Christmas.
It took us a while to get here. Yeah, yeah.
Week left, and we finally brought it full force.
There's music everywhere, and I see a nice CD there.
Yeah, Don Jones is going to be with us today. He's the only way I know to describe Don is he is probably one of those people that you can call a virtuoso.
And musical genius.
A musical genius, basically, in my opinion. Probably one of the best guitar players I've ever heard.
John, you don't consider us to be musical geniuses?
What?
Nah.
No, I wouldn't think so. Okay, all right. Okay.
We're 3.5 chords, maybe. I haven't gotten to the fourth chord yet.
I think
3.5. We're 3.5 chords is what we are.
Yeah, and we've been that way for about 30 years. So
it's probably
at this stage of the game, it's probably not going to get any better, is it? No, okay.
But it's still just as much fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Still just as much fun. Singing and dancing's a great thing.
I did a neat thing this weekend. I went to see a mall. I'd been around it for 2 weeks.
How many malls have you been to?
Just that one. I wanted to see the last one because Lisa Maurer had a couple of students playing.
Oh, you mean in the Night Visitors?
Yeah, a mall in the Night Visitors. I'm sorry.
I thought you were talking about Cool Springs.
No, nah. I loved it, by the way. I thought it was delightful.
They did an excellent
Wonder
job.
has this beautiful operatic voice, and the little girl that did the lead, and I can't remember her name, but the little girl that did them all, she was spectacular too.
And how'd you like the set work? How'd you like what they call it, a walk around or something that they built?
Great, yeah, it was very nice.
It's a circular thing that they built. It's on casters, right?
Yes, and it moves.
And it moves to where when you walk, you can walk on it, and it's like you're walking down the street, sort of, because it's going around in a circle.
It was nice.
Where did you see this? At the Civic
Center? At the Civic Center.
Yeah, okay.
It was directed by Erica Wonder, and the cast and crew and everybody did a great job. Proud
Very
of
good. There's a lot of, there's always good stuff going on there, and we have an interview today with Henry Cho.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. Henry Cho's with his Clean Comedy Tour.
Does he promise to make us laugh?
is doing a three-peat at South Jackson.
A three-peat?
Yeah, I told him in the interview yesterday. I said, Nick Saban couldn't get a three-peat. Henry Cho's going to get a three-peat here at South Jackson, and it was exciting to talk to him. And we'll have that interview on the show in just a little while.
Nick Saban maybe didn't get a three-peat for the national championship, but he just got about a $2.5 million a year raise up to about $7.5 million at Alabama. So
and he was dangling that Texas thing in front of him the whole time. It's amazing how the big boys
it's amazing
play
how that works,
game.
And I think Texas was offering about $10 million, but Nick's 62, so if I were him, he can probably stay at Alabama as long as he wants to.
He's got all the money he needs.
Yeah, I mean, how much money do you need?
Any money?
Yeah, I know it.
It would all be about.
For fun now.
It would all be about just to go try to redo it again and rebuild another program, which I'm sure is exciting and fun. But how many times you want to do that?
I'm a little bit older than Nick, but I certainly wouldn't want to start over and build another nightclub and restaurant.
I know, it would be hard, wouldn't it?
We actually rebuilt that about 3 times, and then I think I'm done.
Did it get better every time?
Well, we thought it did, yeah.
Got better. Sure did.
That's good. That's why you rebuilt.
We felt very fortunate that we were able to survive for as long as we did.
And speaking,
we were there about 30, or I was there about 30.
Speaking about that, one of the integral parts of the life that was the American Legion in Tullahoma was the first place east of the Mississippi River to have karaoke. Wendell Hartman brought a karaoke system in there from California. There wasn't any on this side of the country. Yeah. And he and Jimmy started doing karaoke, and we continued to do that for many, many, many years. And it was a lot of fun. People had a great time. It generated some great income and a whole lot of wonderful memories.
Oh, big time.
A lot more people than you ever can realize have this innate desire to be a star on the stage.
Sure.
That gives
absolutely.
a lot of people the opportunity.
Absolutely.
And one of the things that we all remember, and some of the songs we all remember, are one of them particularly is For the Good Times by Ray Price.
Yes, absolutely.
And Ray Price passed away yesterday.
Right.
At 4:43 yesterday afternoon. 87 years old.
87.
Been fighting pancreatic cancer for a couple of years. And,
amazing he lasted
and
that long.
you know, he put up a good fight because that usually gets you pretty quick.
Yeah,
He does.
And this last time he'd been in the hospital for about, I don't know, 2.5, 3 months, and gone through a whole lot. His wife, Janie, was with him the whole time. And the thing that's kind of neat about Ray, you know, a lot of times these people pass away, and you think, man, wouldn't it be great if they could have had one more deal? Well, he did.
Oh, he did.
Ray has a new project that's completed,
And it's ready
mastered,
to show.
ready to go, and
Awesome.
they've been looking for a distribution deal, because nobody has a record deal anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The old guys, you know, that don't have
There's no
record deals
deals
anymore.
anymore.
So they found a guy. I found out before yesterday that a record company in Dallas has picked it up, and they're going to market it, and they're going to try to release the new project before Valentine's, because it is basically love song.
Yeah.
And that was kind of his trademark.
That was his
A lot of
trademark,
those.
and
He was a little bit more than a country singer.
oh, he was
Yeah,
he was
a
a
lot more
voice. He
than
was a
country.
crossover transition. He was the Sinatra of country,
Right.
basically, and traveled and did a lot of big band stuff. And Fred Foster, his producer, was the first person to bring orchestration into country music in Nashville, and he's the reason that there's violins
Yeah.
and there's a
music.
lot of that stuff is on this new project. And the reason that I know is I have a song on that project.
You are kidding
I have been
How
waiting for
awesome.
months for John to announce this.
right.
He made me swear that I wouldn't mention it, and
Oh,
so far I haven't.
that's awesome.
And it's a great song too. I think that's probably the
Can
best
we tell
song.
what song it is?
The name of it's Beauty. I wrote it
I
for
thought
Fran
so.
20 years ago on our
Beautiful song.
on our
Oh my
19th
gosh.
wedding anniversary,
And it's on that release.
It's on the release.
I
Matter of
can't
fact, it's
wait.
the title. Unless they change it, who knows? You never know. I won't believe it till I see a CD with my name on the back of it.
That
You
is
never
the most
know.
exciting thing.
But
Congratulations.
it's the title cut of the album. The album is called Beauty Is.
Wow.
And it's the first song on the album, supposedly. And Vince Gill singing harmony with Ray on it. And the Nashville Symphony Strings are playing on it. Of course,
He's going to be famous.
I don't know.
He won't
and
be
I don't.
speaking
Well, like I said, I've been wanting
knows?
I've been wanting him to tell the story forever. It seems like
Yeah.
months,
Well,
because I personally that's my all-time favorite song that John has ever
Oh,
written.
mine too.
Yeah, and
Beautiful.
someone performed that, I think, didn't they, at one of the telethons? I mean,
It's
we
been
had a music
performed a little
track,
bit, and
I
you
just
folks
love
out
that
there
song.
that have the few of you that have my rejected CD, it's on that. And because it's been floating around Nashville for 20 years, and I feel very honored that Fred Foster, who produced Roy Orbison and Willie Nelson and Chris Christopherson and Ray and Dolly and on, chose that song. He also chose For the Good Times for Ray, but he chose that song for Ray to sing.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
And Ray sang it, and if nothing else happens other than that, you know, I feel honored that
Sure.
that's something that I created.
And you need to.
Is
and,
there?
There's lots of geniuses, writing geniuses like
Wow.
you, John.
I don't know that
never,
I'm a
ever,
genius.
ever get heard. And I am so excited.
There's just a lot. There's a lot of people that write out there that write great stuff. It's just being, no matter who
The right
you are,
place at the right
keep writing.
time.
Write, but write. Don't write for success. Write for passion. Because if you're
Exactly.
passionate enough about what you do, someday somebody might find it. It might be 20 years, just
And
like
if they
this.
don't, you can still be happy.
Sure.
Because
you're
you're
happy
doing what
because
you
you're
love
right.
to do. That's
Yeah,
right.
That's it. So, and also somebody else that passed away that's dear to me has been through the years. C.B. Watkins
Yes.
passed away the
Yeah.
other day. Our
Sunday.
fire chief for many years, and a great guy. And we'll miss C.B. and want to send our best wishes to his family and friends. He will be missed very much. So we got the X.
We got the eggs.
Time to go.
Time to go. We'll be back with more of this show right after these messages, folks.
With over 30 years experience servicing the Tullahoma area, Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler has become a household name in Middle Tennessee. As a family-owned business, Mike and his wife Lisa, along with their sons Jamie, Justin, and Jody, have assembled a crew that delivers quality service to go with quality products. As the only authorized Michelin and Goodyear dealer in Tullahoma, they have become the tire store of choice, being named the Tire and Brake Store of the Year multiple times. They also rent Penske trucks and are an interstate battery dealer. So if you need tires, brakes, mufflers, a battery, or maybe rent a truck, go to the place you can trust. Call Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler at 931-455-5150, located at 732 North Jackson in Tullahoma, Tennessee.
If you're looking for fuel, food, or fun, don't forget the Dameron Brothers stores. The Shortstop has fuel, food, and beverages. The Breeze Inn Market has party supplies, beverages, and the area's best selection of premium cigars. The Liquor Locker carries all of your favorite brands of wines and spirits. So for all your party needs, Jeff and Jay say, come on by, and thank you for the support of our businesses. Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and we're pleased to have joining us now from the Good Samaritan organization in Tullahoma, Pat Crossland, rather. Pat is the assistant director of the ministry division.
Yes.
Okay. And so, how does that work? There's a couple of you've got two different divisions in Good Samaritan.
There is the ministry office is 315 East Grundy, and then there's the thrift store at 210 East Grundy.
Oh, okay. All right.
And we take care of the people's needs, utilities, their gas bills, maybe some prescriptions or things like that. And then we also interview them for if they need food. Mm-hmm. And if they need food, they bring in their photo ID, Social Security cards for everybody in the house, 2 pieces of mail proving they live in Tullahoma. Most of the cities around have Good Samaritans in Manchester, Shelbyville, around, so we just help the people in Tullahoma.
I see. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you do this, you do the food help and that kind of assistance at the ministry office.
At the ministry office.
I see. Okay. Now, folks, if you live in Tullahoma, the thrift store, both of those locations are on Grundy Street, as Pat mentioned, but the thrift store is in the, I think at one time was Tullahoma Funeral Home.
Yes, it was.
It's the yellow building on Grundy Street there. So I can only imagine that at this time of the year, you guys are pretty busy.
Really, we really are. And like I said, it seems like to me the need is getting greater. I don't know what happened this year, whether the Thanksgiving and Christmas were so close, but it doesn't seem that we've had as many people interested in helping families this year as we have in the past. Now, what we have been doing for Christmas is that the churches and organizations ask us to get them people to give the food baskets to.
Right.
And so we've given over 200 of those names in, and they will, at these churches and Big Brothers, they'll deliver probably this weekend. And like I said, it has been just really hectic this time of year, and we do see more people than we have. Maybe economy, I don't really know exactly what the problem is, but we try to resource if we can help them, we've tried to resource them out to where they can get some help. So something that we have done here in Tullahoma that I think is just great and has helped us all so much is that we have an agency meeting the first Friday of every month. And I'd like right now to invite any of the churches and organizations that would be interested in this. And what we're trying to do is to kind of help together. You know, we help families, and having this agency meeting has enabled us to eliminate a lot of duplication, where the people were getting maybe more or 2 or 3 baskets, where that, you know, now by knowing that they're going to other places, we can kind of spread it out, spread the people, more people, deserving people get baskets.
I know that's probably, based on my experience from working with the Legion for many years, that is probably one of the greatest things you guys ever did, because just like you said, if you don't work together, if there's not some central communication here, then it's going to happen just like you said. You'll have people getting 3 or 4 food baskets, and some that need it won't get any, and that's always, I think, worked so much better through the years since you guys kind of
and this, has enabled us to help each other. I mean, we work together. If they have a question, they call us, we call them, and it really has helped us so much. And like it's spreading the wealth.
Yeah, and you guys, where a lot of us, I recall, used to do that. We'd really focus on it in December, but you guys are working with these people year round, so probably have more connection than most of us would have because of how you do it.
Absolutely, and that's the reason that the churches and organizations kind of depend on our evaluation of the people that are really in need. St. Paul's has partnered with us this year to do elderly, the Forgotten Angels, because in years past we'd kind of focused on toys for the children, angel trees and that. I talked to Richard Chastain, and he's such a blessing to Tullahoma.
Sure.
And he said that he had toys for children, that he just really would, that he felt like that he could take care of that end of it. So we've been mainly focusing on the elderly and for food is what we're doing right now. And like I said, we try to help where we can financially. And like I said, the need is so great, and we know that we're not getting to everybody, but we're getting as to many as we possibly can.
You guys just do a wonderful job down there, and my congratulations to what you guys do. How can someone help you now? I mean, are there? I bet monetary donations would be a big time help.
Absolutely, anytime anybody monetary, or if they want to do a food drive for our pantry, because right now it's a giving season, and we are getting a lot of donations there. But there are times through the years that we do run out of food, that we have to, kind of dip down into our treasury to get food. So it's any time that anybody wants to donate, it's always appreciated.
I know your ministry office is, I believe, open until noon during the week. Is that correct?
It's Monday through Friday from 9 to 12. Now, if you want to come in for food, you have to be there by 11:30 to be processed out.
Right.
Because we depend on volunteers. Right. And they leave at 12 o'clock.
Right. And if you're out there and you'd like to help Good Samaritan, what is the number they call for that?
455-7353.
7353.
Yes.
455-7353. There you go. It's on the screen there. And if you'd like to help, I'm sure they would be quite appreciative.
Absolutely. You're helping some really wonderful people, and we are so very blessed in Tullahoma to have these people. That everybody's so willing to help. You just unbelievable that the response we get from people when we ask for help.
Right.
So it's just really wonderful.
Well, once again, you guys are doing a great job, and we're so fortunate to have you.
Thank you so much.
Pat, thank you so much for coming by. Folks, if you can help them out through this particular time of the year, or any time of the year for that matter, give them a call at 455-7353. That's Good Samaritan of Tullahoma. We'll be right back in just a moment with more living right after this.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com, featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please, for the following public service announcement. He's back! The Watkins Man is back, bringing his world-famous Watkins products to 104 East Lauderdale Street in Tullahoma, where Richard and Stephanie Carpenter have opened the area's only Watkins store. Since 1886, Watkins has produced all-natural products, starting with the pain liniment and now including soaps, oils, creams, scrubs, royal jelly, beeswax, supplements dedicated to natural health and pain management, cover total external and internal body care. And don't forget the world-famous spices, extracts, teas, and cooking ingredients. With too many products to list, know that all Watkins products are 100% natural, using the highest quality ingredients obtainable. Always remember, with Watkins, when you buy the best, you use less.
To rid yourself of body pain, stiffness, and stress while increasing circulation, visit the Balance Spa in Shelbyville at 731 North Main Street. Or have them visit you at your office for a chair massage. Simon Cow and Maria Keys Gammon give a professional full-body foot or chair massage that makes you feel like new. Call owner Linda Hackle Brown at 931-639-4885 to set your appointment today.
How long has it been since you raced a cheetah? Are your tornado creating skills getting rusty? Tired of being the only one in your neighborhood who hasn't built a dinosaur? Sounds like it's time to visit the Hands-On Science Center. The Hands-On Science Center is an indoor science playground. In this museum, please touch is the rule. Join us for weekly science demonstrations on space, lasers, lizards, rocks, and a whole lot more. No two visits are ever the same, so visit often to see our ever-changing exhibits and demonstrations. The Hands-On Science Center, 101 Mitchell Boulevard in Tullahoma.
I'm meteorologist Leland Statham, and you're watching Just Plain Living here on Charter Channel 6.
Welcome, it's Living. I'm Marilyn Ewing, and it's always a pleasure to be here on set. Of course, my guest today, Shelbyville Bedford County Chamber of Commerce, Stephanie Crosland. She is the Director of Member Services and a lot of other things going on there. Welcome, good morning.
Thank you. Good morning to you too.
I understand that you absolutely love your job.
I do.
I know that because the Shelbyville Times-Gazette just did a wonderful lifestyles article on you and your family, all of this, and that was just kind of a headline.
It was really surprising, actually. Sadie Fowler, the editor of the paper, she had asked me to answer about 6 questions and send photos in, and I got to talk a little bit about my past and when I lived in D.C. and Jonathan, and so it was really nice. Cool. It was really nice getting to let some of the people who may not know who I am in Shelbyville know a little bit more about me.
We know now.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Bedford County native, so I wanted them to know that I'm working hard for them in the chamber position.
Oh, absolutely. So. Now, we had Alan Pittner here just a couple of months ago or so, and Alan is jumping in there doing wonderful things. He brags a lot about you as well. But the thing about it is, you actually came in around the same time. Maybe you came in 2 weeks earlier than he did.
I did. I was there 2 weeks before he got there, and then a week after he got there, poor Rhonda, our administrative assistant, who we were going to rely on, had fallen and broken her shoulder. So for about a month and a half, we were swimming through things, figuring out, talking to the board, and discussing a few issues. But really, he's great to work with.
Oh, yes.
We're working together on a lot of things, and that is extremely important.
Tell me about what your job actually entails. Director of Member Services means what exactly? Because I understand there are hundreds and hundreds of members on the roster.
There are. Well, some of what it entails is I keep track of all the membership. I make sure they're up to date. With the help of the ambassadors that we have a really strong ambassador program at our chamber, and we're getting that kick started and going. They'll hopefully be hitting the ground in January, going and visiting the membership. I try to go and visit and shop. Shop as much as possible within our membership. You know, support the chamber, support your community.
Right.
So that's some of what it entails. Also, we are in the process of creating different programs, such as seminars and that type of thing, that can benefit our membership. we would very much like to work with our surrounding chambers. I haven't had a chance to set up appointments with Tullahoma yet,
right.
But I have been over. Alan and I both actually went over to the Murfreesboro Chamber and discussed several options that they utilize, and some of it may fit, some of it may just need to be worked out a little bit better to work for Shelbyville.
That's right.
But we're searching for ideas, and we're always open to them. So it's very nice.
Very important to have a very strong chamber board. In fact, you're meeting today.
Yeah, we are.
So that's very important, and that's going very well. They make some relatively difficult decisions and such on what's going on.
Thank goodness they're the board. Because it's nice to have a board to support you, to fall back on. You know, our chamber staff is very small. There are only 3 people there. So having the board support is very, very important and influential into the functions of our chamber. So we're very proud of them.
Sure. Of course, when we think of the Shelbyville Christmas Parade and some of the other events throughout the year, that is the chamber baby. That's you guys and such. But there are other things going on. Are there things that you're trying to maybe put in gear and start?
We are. We're having our annual membership dinner in February. And that's where all membership comes together. The entire board is there, all the ambassadors, all the staff. And it's an opportunity for people to kind of talk and figure a few things out. We're also hoping to maybe set up something quarterly with our membership, have workshops to where we can figure out what their wants and needs really are as members, and then try to work toward them, as long as, you know, we have the board to support us. So, But we are definitely trying to get a few things started. Another program that we are attempting actually is an after-hours program. It had existed in Shelbyville before, and it kind of fallen through, but with the support of the ambassadors and the support of the board, we're hoping to push forward with that after-hours program.
Oh, my goodness. I knew Alan said that you were very busy and running around, and he has to kind of hold you back sometimes and such. But individuals can certainly learn a lot more about the chamber. There's a website, there's a phone number, and of course through all of this you learn a lot about the community as well. There are a lot of people that's moving around and moving to Shelbyville and Bedford County.
Well, we have relocation packets. You can always call us at 931-684-3482. Or you can visit our website. It's shelbyvilletn.com. Or you can email me. I'm always reading my emails. It's Stephanie, STEPHANIE, .Crosslin, CROSSLIN, at SBC, as in Shelbyville, Bedford County, chamber.com.
Wow, that's a lot there, but maybe it's going to be on the screen and such. Stephanie, it's a pleasure just having you on the set today, and a very busy girl. You just kind of jumped in and just started running with it. So I think that's kind of an asset and very beneficial to Shelbyville and Bedford County. So very fortunate to have a Stephanie Crosslin on board there at the chamber. So, and working with Alan is a treat and a delight. He's just a likable guy, very laid back, and just kind of.
He's a great boss.
Yeah, absolutely. So keep going forward, and thank you. And periodically drop back by and keep us updated as to what's going on. Okay?
Sure, love to. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Stephanie Crosslin, she is a Director of Member Services there for the Shelbyville Bedford County Chamber of Commerce. That's another segment. Thank you for watching. Back in a moment with more Living.
Are you a shoeanista with no place local to find your style? Well, now you don't have to travel any further than Bren's Shoe Boutique, located at the Village on Jackson, 1940 North Jackson Street, Suite 120 in Tullahoma. From funky to formal, you can find the fit and style that will make you smile at Bren's. A shoeanista herself, owner Brenda Kemp offers brands like Rocket Dog, Jessica Simpson, Mia, Nine West, J. Renee, Bandolino, and more. Want that accessory splash that none of your friends have? Bren's offers a selection of one-of-a-kind handbags and jewelry with just the right bling. So if your shoe selection doesn't stack up, find what you've been looking for at a price you can afford at Bren's Shoe Boutique, now open in Tullahoma.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
We get closer to a world with more birthdays when we take cancer patients by the hand. We help them find answers and guidance and hope, and give them more candles to light. We're the American Cancer Society. Help create a world with more birthdays at morebirthdays.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're glad to be back. Glad you're still here with us. You know, I have a fellow on Skype with me right now. It's amazing what technology will allow us to do. I'm with Mr. Henry Cho, and Henry is going to be at South Jackson Civic Center this Thursday night, bringing his comedy show back to us. Henry, for what, the third time?
This is number 3. Yeah, first time was a fluke, and I don't know why we did it again, but we're doing it a third time too.
Well, it's a great time of year, and, you know, we're so excited about you and having you back in town because we all love comedy, and you're one of those people who allow us to enjoy the true aspects of comedy when, you know, it's clean. It's clean and just plain funny because life is funny without a bunch of dirt thrown in it.
That's right. Well, you know, it is. It's the Henry Cho Funny But Clean Comedy Tour. It's the one I've been having now for 2 years, and you know, it's adult humor, but it's clean. And since it's Christmas time, there'll be a lot of Christmas stuff. The only time of year I can do it. Doesn't really work, you know, in the summertime. And I'm bringing along opener Jake Gullidge, who you guys have never seen. He's a great talent, does some keyboard stuff, and he's 100% clean also. Very, very funny. So come on out. This would be a great early Christmas present for a lot of people.
Well, and you know, folks who haven't been there to see you before need to realize that you've played all the big venues. You've been on Comedy Central. You've been on the Grand Ole Opry, all over the casinos. But it's clean stuff. It's good stuff. It's just day-to-day human life and funny things. You are a very funny man.
Well, I appreciate it. You know, I do the same show. I do Vegas twice a year. I do the same show there. Clean comedy's needed in Sin City. We sell out every show. And, yeah, I've been very blessed in my career. You know, I've been doing stand-up over 28 years, and I get to do a lot of cool gigs. I've done Avery Fisher Hall. I've done all these things, and now I get to do South Jackson Civic Center again. The three-peat.
You know, Nick Saban tried for it, and he couldn't get it, but Henry Cho's got a three-peat coming up.
That's right. Just don't.
What do you think about the new? You spent some time in Knoxville, didn't you, Henry?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Knoxville, and I was actually just there about 2 weeks ago.
What do you think about the new football coach up there? Pretty good guy?
Yeah, you know, he seems really nice. You know, I'm that's my hometown. That's my home school. I went to UT, and I'm a big fan, but. I think, you know, you give us a year or two, we'll be all right. Had we had, you know, our quarterback and 2 wide receivers stayed in school one more year, we'd have been fine.
Yeah. Well, have you been doing any traveling lately outside of the country? I know some of your stuff that some of your skits and stories you tell, you always bring from true life, and I know there's a really funny one about being on the airplane and different things. How's your material, your new material? Are you still just as fresh and vibrant as ever, I'm sure?
Yeah, I got a whole new chunk. I'm working out a new special. We're going to tape it early next year. So that's kind of why I'm doing the three-peat. Because I'm looking for venues, I'm pounding out material, and South Jackson's such a great little intimate space. I really enjoyed working there, and of course, Fran's Peach, as you know.
Well, she's a good girl, and you know, we all have to take care of our girls, and here you're doing a little construction work as a pre-Christmas present for your wife.
Yeah, I highly recommend doing construction onto your house while still living there during the holidays. I highly recommend it.
Sounds great to me. Sounds like there's, at least I see you've had enough time to get the tree up.
Yeah, that's all we've done. Trust me. If I didn't have kids, we would have that. Although you know, we do have a porta-john for all the construction workers, and we did put a wreath on that. So we decorated outside a little bit.
Got it looking good for the guys, huh?
That's right.
Okay. Well, are you hands-on on this? Are you doing any of the tile laying or plumbing or anything?
Well, we got contractors to do a couple porches, and we're adding on our house. But one of our bathrooms needed redone, so I'm tackling that myself, and that's what I'm doing right now. If I look dirty, that's why. That's what I've been doing all morning.
Do you evidently you enjoy doing that type of thing, or you wouldn't be doing it?
Well, I do enjoy it. I'm at a frustrating part right now, the plumbing, but it's coming along.
Well, Henry, I'll tell you what, buddy, I'm really looking forward to seeing you, and that's this coming Thursday night, this week. That's at South Jackson Civic Center. Tickets are available at 455-5321. Give Fran a call over there. And
or you can get them online now, www.sojack.org.
That's it. Man, you know better than I do.
Hey, well, I got to keep you straight, man.
Got to keep it straight. Henry, thanks for spending your time with us. We wish your family, bathroom or without a bathroom, a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season, and can't wait to see you this Thursday night.
I can't wait to be there. Come on out. It's going to be a good, clean show, a lot of fun, early Christmas present, and we'll see you in a few days, Thursday night, 7 o'clock, Tullahoma.
South Jackson Civic Center, folks. This is one of the funniest guys that you will ever be around. This man has the one thing that you have to really be funny. He has the greatest timing of anybody I've ever seen on stage with his delivery. He is exceptional. Henry Cho, look at that smile right there.
Hey, thanks for having me. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Okay, buddy. Back to work.
You got it.
See ya. Folks, we'll be right back after these messages.
Looking for that special, unique holiday gift? Not to worry. Christie's Gifts at Merle Norman and Northgate Mall, Tullahoma has everything you need. From sports logo items, scarves, tops, and wraps to children's items. With too many brands to name, a few are Spartina and other designer handbags, Glory House picture frames, Lang calendars, Lily Pulitzer, Boku charm jewelry, Sparkle make-your-own necklace, Mariana handcrafted jewelry from Ireland, and interchangeable jewelry from Chameleon, Ginger Snaps, and Lottie Dottie. Children's educational toys by Melissa and Doug, Mud Pie baby gifts, and the always favorite Hello Kitty. All these and much, much more. To find the exceptional gift you want to give, do what Santa does. Visit Christie's Gifts at Merle Norman in Northgate Mall, Tullahoma.
We'd like to take this time to wish everybody a happy, joyful, and blessed Christmas. We'd also like to thank them for their support this previous year. Your comfort is what we do.
Merry Christmas!
Stroups is also a proud sponsor of the Frank Mullins Football League. We'd like to also take this time to congratulate the Falcons cheerleaders for their second consecutive first place finish, and also the Falcons football team for their first place finish in the 2013 season.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Excalibur limousine provided by AAA Limousine Service, and these are the South Jackson Gatsby girls, starting the promotion for the Great Gatsby Gala that will be held at South Jackson June 7th, 2014. Get your party hat on, folks. It's gonna be a ball. What about it, girls?
Here's to ya.
Okay, folks, we're back, and it is the holiday season. And I told you earlier about a incredible fella that is a friend here at Channel 6 and lives in Tullahoma that I met several months ago. Probably one of the best guitar players I've ever heard, Mr. Don Jones, and he's on stage with us today.
Well, thank you.
And Don, there, you're right there. We've got Christmas right behind us here, and it's right around the corner. And I'd just love for you to play us some little Christmas music.
It would be my profound pleasure.
All right, here we go.
Most you mix them up all the time. I'll play a Christmas song and I'll play the first to one, and then I find myself playing the bridge to another one. So I just make medleys out of everything.
There you go.
You avoid that.
I love it. Jones.
Thank you.
Don, appreciate you, buddy. Left-handed and upside down, and because that's the way you found it.
I didn't know any better.
and since you've been doing it that way, you found that there are quite a few people around the world who play the guitar like that.
Apparently it's not so unusual in years past, before formal guitar education programs became available. A lot of the old black blues musicians in the 30s, for the same reason I did, they'd find a guitar laying around, they're left-handed, and it's just natural. We'll set it this way, and nobody told them you couldn't do it. But it's just...
And in our prior discussion, you are a person who is new and respected and played with Chet Atkins, and still play at the Chet Fest from time to time. And well, we've got a little bit more time right here, and maybe we'll get you back at the end of the show. But how about taking us to the break?
I will.
With another little selection here, because that's a whole lot better than them listening to me.
Okay.
right, ladies and gentlemen.
All I have to do to think about what I was physically before and what I am now, and I don't ever want to go back to that original situation.
The overall mission of the rehab team is always what is best for the patient and how we can facilitate maximum potential from every resident.
Well, the most important thing to me is that I'm allowed to do whatever I want to do, you know.
Everyday miracles at Life Care Centers of America.
Have you heard that little voice that beckons you to come home to Tennessee? Well, here's your chance. Here's a property offered by its owner. It's 20 miles from the National Walking Horse Celebration grounds in Shelbyville, Tennessee, and only 10 minutes away from the Jack Daniel Distillery in Lynchburg. It's located at 769 Shipman Creek Road. This property has over a 5,300 square foot home on 45 acres, and a sprawling 200 acres is also available. Let's take a look at the house. Built in 1998, this home has 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths. This home offers wide open views, featuring the main floor with over 2,700 square feet of living room, an eat-in kitchen, a formal dining area, and a massive 20 by 19 master bedroom with a master bath and fireplace included. There is craftsmanship at every turn, solid cherry cabinets, built-in cherry shelves, and other solid cherry appointments. It's a 2-story home with 3 nicely sized bedrooms upstairs. Down a spiral staircase, the basement hosts a 40 by 40 den with a handcrafted bar. We're leaving the jukebox here, folks. The basement is a recreation room on steroids. There are too many closets to count and more than you'll ever need. There are so many places in this home to find peace that you'll seldom want to leave it. But when you do, you'll discover up to 200 acres of paved roads with city water. The property is quilted with streams, woods, ponds, and open pasture. The view from the porch alone is enough to say you're home. The property includes a 3-bay heavy construction shop and plenty of room to build stables and graze livestock. If Tennessee's been calling you home, start your journey by calling this number. A property like this comes on the market but once in a lifetime. We think you'll love it. We think you'll stay. This is a very real estate.
I'm meteorologist Leland Statham from the News Channel 5 Weather Center. Look to Jim Fuller and crew for local news night here on Channel 6.
Welcome back to Living. I've just had the nicest conversation with Troy McFarland. Hey Troy, welcome.
Good to see you again.
And you're here with Filiagos.
Yes.
I love the way that you all came up with the name of that.
Yeah.
Tell them real quick. I think that was cool.
The 2 original owners, John and Bob, when they put it together, John's connection was from Chicago. Bob's parents were from Philadelphia, so Philadelphia and Chicago, you get Filiagos. Yeah.
Great idea. And the location is?
It's 315 South Anderson Street.
And that'll probably go on the screen, but definitely we want to put the phone number.
Yeah,
so that's coming up. They have it in the back. And there's so many great things that's going on there. I know that you're doing something with St. Barnabas Church. Maybe we should talk about that first.
Yeah. You know, this time of year, you know, you've got people that have, you know, maybe a little bit hard on their luck or lost their job or need a little bit extra help or something like that. Well, with St. Barnabas Episcopal Church, which is the church that I go to, they have a great food bank.
And that's located on
Lincoln Street.
Yeah.
They have a fantastic food bank, and we thought, you know, to be a part of the community, you know, we've been around for a little bit over a year. To kind of give back to the community, we'd help them out, and we're doing a canned food drive for them.
Okay.
You bring in 2 canned goods, and you get 10% off of.
If you come to Filiagos, with 2 cans of food, you get 10% off.
Yes.
That's awesome.
We've got a Christmas box under the tree.
Yeah.
And you bring us.
What a good idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
And who hadn't got a couple of cans of beans they could do without?
A little bit of
Throw it in the box and get 10%
Exactly.
off. That's a good deal.
Exactly.
I already think your prices are really good, but I am overwhelmed with what you have to offer there.
What we've tried to do is be unique in Tullahoma. You know, there's several great options in town. You know, we have great chains. We also have locally owned business, and we are a locally owned business.
And you are locally owned, and I think all your food is locally grown. Did I get that?
Well, some of the stuff that we try to get as much of our stuff locally as we possibly can.
I was excited about the beef.
Oh yeah, we've tried to be different. Everything we make there. We bake our own bread. We brine our own meat. We make all our own sauces, our own mayonnaise, mustard, ketchup, all that stuff.
That's great.
Our own bread and butter pickles.
I didn't even know you could make your own mustard.
With the beef, we've actually introduced it's called the Filiago burger.
Okay.
And actually, the beef is locally grown and processed here. It's actually it comes from Hillsboro, and it's a Wagyu beef. It's a Kobe style beef or Japanese style beef.
I love this. The Filiago burger. We said we'd never do one. That is until we found some local raised Wagyu cattle.
Yeah.
And this burger must be the burger of all time. I think it's about $100 burger for a $14.99.
If you went to like Nashville or Chicago or somewhere like that, you pay probably $25, maybe $50 for this thing.
And I believe people stand in line to get one of those burgers.
Oh yeah. Like I said, we pat our own patties out. There's a thing on there that John came up with called bacon jelly. You have
bacon
jelly.
Interesting.
It's made on like a challah style bread bun that we bake there. The bacon jelly it's kind of a spread, like a bacon spread.
Yeah. It has that taste, that flavor.
It's fantastic.
It sounds good.
With arugula, we make our own bread and butter pickles with a little bit of onion. Like I said, we spice up the mayonnaise a little bit with sriracha, what do you call it, the Asian style hot sauce. There's a little bit of heat, but not real hot.
Not over the top.
But it's several different complex flavors to a classic sandwich.
And so when you get this big burger, it's got mayonnaise, mustard,
you've got the
pickles, onions,
English cheddar cheese,
English cheddar,
which is really kind of tough to find, but we try to make it, like I said, once again, something unique you can't get anywhere else. Plus, it comes with baked sweet potato fries. We don't fry anything. We make our own potato salad, our own pasta salad.
I love baked sweet potato fries. They are really, really good. And of course, that's not all you have to offer. There's so much more.
No,
and you can tell me about a few more. I noticed you have appetizers. You have pizza bread that you make.
Pizza bread's good. The crab cakes are amazing. Most places you go, if you get a crab cake, it's usually all breading or stuffing or fake crab meat.
So this is a lot of crab.
We take about a pound of lump crab meat, and we take 8 saltine crackers and pulverize them. And it's barely just enough to hold the thing together. Plus, we make our own remoulade sauce, which is like the New Orleans style, like a dip sauce. Yeah.
You make your own tortilla chips. That's interesting.
Yeah.
And your pizza dough and you have certain nights that you feature certain things.
We have specialty nights. We do like on Tuesday night, like tonight, we do steak night. We do hand cut ribeyes that are about 12 to 13 ounces. Comes with a baked potato and a salad. We make our own dressings, like blue cheese and Thousand Island and balsamic. We make a deep dish style Italian, a Chicago style pizza that's deep dish. It's about 12 inches around, weighs about 5.5 pounds.
And by the way, if you want your steak well done,
that's on Thursday night.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I was going to say, if you want your steak well done, go somewhere else.
Go somewhere else. We don't cook it past medium.
I know, and I'm so glad to hear that.
Exactly.
I can't believe anybody would burn up a steak.
Right? No, you can't mess up a good steak.
Perfectly great meat, and they sear it till it's dead.
No.
That's a shame. Honestly.
Yeah, right.
Your Reubens, they sound good.
We make our own rye bread. We brine our own corned beef. We make the Thousand Island that goes on the sandwich.
Would you like to tell me about a fougasm?
You have to try it to experience it.
I was almost afraid to say it.
Well, right. I mean, you'll know when you get there. Yeah.
Listen, honestly, there's a lot going on Anderson?
It's South Anderson Street. We're right across, kind of catty-cornered. It's on the old Dirkworth building across from Crims.
So you really can't miss it. There's a lot of stuff going on that street, and you need to get out and go there. And call that number on the screen. I think you have to make reservations for certain things.
Now, for steak night and for pizza night.
Because you're getting a crowd.
Right. We have it till it's gone.
You know what? You're going to have to come back. We're going to have to talk about this some more another day.
Did we get X?
We're running out of time. We're getting a big X. Thanks, Troy.
Thank you so much.
I like the beard.
Thank you. I do too.
See you at Filiago's.
Right,
we'll
Merry
be back
Christmas.
with more.
Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is the paint. Uh-oh. I just knocked a tree over. This is the paint doctor. I got the color wheel. Now, you know what a color wheel is? It is the wheel that the paint works where you pick all your colors to paint your room. It could be a multicolored beard. It could be a underarm fan. You never can tell. One thing we do know is that it's time to paint. You know, you can make your wife very happy if you go to your house and paint some rooms, or you paint the outside of the house, the inside of the house. It makes them feel very good because you work hard for them, and they like that. All women like to see their man sweat. You know, they do. Honeydew is what they do. And you get to do it too. So you go to the Paintworks at 1960 North Washington Street, and you see David Heikkinen over there, and he's the real paint doctor. He fix you up with color. It's so nice when the color is right. Go to Paintworks today. Martin Senior. See? Martin Senior. Right there. Martin Senior at the Paintworks. Bye, and we see you next time. I'm burning up.
Today's Charter tip, set up your parental controls. Children don't always know what they should and shouldn't watch, but parents do, and Charter can help. Charter's parental controls are easy to set up. All you need is a 4-digit PIN. Then you can lock specific titles, channels, and show ratings. Even hide program titles and block paid programming purchases. Family protection in just 4 digits. Another way Charter gives you more. Visit charter.net/tips to get started.
We're here at Southern Serenity Ranch today, where Santa Claus and his horse Cimarron are supposed to show up. Wait a minute, I think I hear him coming now.
You ready for Christmas?
We're here with Cimarron and Santa Claus right now. And Cimarron, are you excited about Christmas? Oh, I guess you are. Yeah, I guess so. Cimarron, do you really believe in Santa Claus?
You believe in Santa Claus, huh? You believe?
Yeah. All right. Well, let me ask you this. Have you been a good boy, Cimarron? All right. Are you sure you've been a good boy? Yeah. All right. I hope so, but have you been just a little naughty? Just a little?
Been naughty boy, huh?
No?
You've been naughty at all. Have you been naughty?
No? Okay, Cimarron, how many days till Christmas?
How many days before Christmas? Whoa, now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's correct.
Christmas time.
Well, now tell me, is Santa too fat? That's just your opinion, I think. Okay, Cimarron, how many reindeer does it take Santa to get his sleigh and all those presents off the ground?
How many reindeer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
No. Now, wait a minute. Santa only has 8 reindeer. Everybody knows that. We'll count them and make sure. Let me see now. There's Dasher and Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, Comet, Cupid, Donner, and Blitzen. See, I told you, just 8.
How about Rudolph? Rudolph, you count Rudolph.
Well, that's still one shy. You must be counting yourself that you want to help pull Santa's sleigh. Well, Tennessee is a volunteer state, so I guess that's right. Well, since being a Tennessee walking horse and you've never been to Colorado or Alaska or any of them places where there's real deep snow, when you go there, how are you planning on walking in it?
How we gonna walk in big snow? Let's show them. Come here. Let's show how we gonna walk in big snow. There you go. Look at here. Big snow.
That works.
Oh, good. Oh, Samurai. Yeah, that's a boy.
Now that's an impressive demonstration, buddy. What will you and Santa do after you've delivered all the presents this year?
Oh, well, let's just take a bow.
Take a bow. Very good. Well, shouldn't you show Santa some appreciation after him, letting you help pull the sleigh this year? I mean, you are an amateur. Yeah. All right. He loves Santa. I want to thank you both for sharing some time with me. I know time is a precious commodity this time of year, and I know you really need to get back to work. I want to thank you again, and everybody have a Merry Christmas.
Oh, you ready? Oh, Sammy, ready to go. Merry Christmas.
With over 30 years experience servicing the Tullahoma area, Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler has become a household name in Middle Tennessee. As a family-owned business, Mike and his wife Lisa, along with their sons Jamie, Justin, and Jody, have assembled a crew that delivers quality service to go with quality products. As the only authorized Michelin and Goodyear dealer in Tullahoma, they have become the tire store of choice, being named the Tire and Brake Store of the Year multiple times. They also rent Penske trucks and are an interstate battery dealer. So if you need tires, brakes, mufflers, a battery, or maybe rent a truck, go to the place you can trust. Call Mike's Tire, Brake, and Muffler at 931-455-5150. Located at 732 North Jackson in Tullahoma, Tennessee.
If you're looking for fuel, food, or fun, don't forget the Dameron Brothers stores. The Shortstop has fuel, food, and beverages. The Breeze Inn Market has party supplies, beverages, and the area's best selection of premium cigars. The Liquor Locker carries all of your favorite brands of wines and spirits. So for all your party needs, Jeff and Jay say, come on by, and thank you for the support of our businesses. Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
All right, I've been waiting on this for a while, folks. I got my buddy Jamie Davenport on here with us today from the Grady Mack store and the Grady Mack Tullahoma Industries and whatever. What else is it?
Grady Mack Denim Company and Tullahoma Industries.
And Tullahoma Industries.
Yes, sir.
Right here in Tullahoma producing, and this is the first opportunity we have had to see the Grady Mack jeans, right?
That's it. Finally have them.
Produced right here in Tullahoma. There you go. They're designer jeans. They got that Grady Mack tag on the back of it. Grady Mack, look at there. Grady Mack sewn on the inside. Look at that.
And that's a men's model there.
That's a men's model. That's a 206 straight, so it tells you what it is. I know you're happy, pleased about this because this has been an effort.
It has been. It's
been a dream. I'm probably folding these wrong, but it doesn't really make any difference.
Not at all.
Tell us a little bit about the venture.
Well, you know, we started out with this idea probably 2 years ago, and it's kind of evolved and progressed beyond what we originally thought it would be. And we got in business with Lucky and did a production run for them last year, and hopefully we'll continue that relationship. And it's really been a good learning experience for us, and trained us how to make a good quality premium denim jean. And we're going to step up our marketing efforts over the next year and really take this thing to market. So this is the first production run. We have 2 women's models and a men's model. In addition, Tullahoma Industries is making the Gen 3 Layer 6 Gore-Tex layer.
So do you still, Tullahoma Industries still manufactures for the military? Do you manufacture for the military?
That's our primary business. We're about 97% military. We're doing the Army combat uniforms. This program actually just came to an end, and we replaced it with the Generation 3 Level 5. So we'll continue to crank on the military side, because that's our bread and butter.
You know, that industry, I guess since it left overalls, and it's really kind of amazing to me and fun to me that you're back into the denim business, because that's what started that company down there, was Bullseye Overalls.
Right.
And they were in the denim business.
And that was Tennessee Apparel, and they that's right, they were Tennessee Overall Company, and
right.
It's come full
Bullseye.
circle. Right. And
they made a great overall.
A bunch of them for a lot of years. So it's neat to be producing denim again in that building. So,
right.
And we hope to grow it. And we have about 50 people working in that line right now, and hopefully we'll continue to increase that number as our sales volume increases. And
right. But what I think is so cool about this is, you know, denim is a really, really, really hot item now worldwide.
Definitely. And that's something we're going to try to tap with the Japanese market. And they value American made probably more than we do. So
because it's made right.
It's
exactly. Not like what they make and send over here.
And they're very technical, and they recognize the quality.
Right, right. I think it's really pretty cool. Everything from and I know it's hard to see, but there's an eagle and stars right there with the USA, and it's sewn in.
Right. Instead of labels, we're using embroidery. That's kind of unique in the, we're calling it craft denim market.
Right. So, and here's a 206 Easy. You know, so it tells you it's Grady Mac. Look at that. It stretches. So this is a stretch denim. It's the hottest, newest thing there is. Lucky Jeans is a big product line, very successful.
Right.
You're making for Lucky and competing with Lucky.
Yeah, you know.
So I mean, that's having the best of both worlds.
I don't think they're very concerned about us right now, but hopefully they will be.
They will be. Let's talk a little bit about some of the other stuff. If you haven't been to the Grady Mac store, folks, it is located on
the corner of Hogan and Anderson, or Hogan and Atlantic. I'm sorry.
No.
Grizzard Atlantic.
Grizzard
and Atlantic. I don't even know my own address. Okay.
Hogan's up there by the vacant lot.
Right.
You're down on Grizzard right there.
Our building sits between Hogan and Grizzard.
Right. And so, but on the Grizzard side
is the Grady Mac entrance.
And tire stores right
behind
Jackson,
Tullahoma Tire.
Right behind Tullahoma Tire. You drive up there and you'll see the Grady Mac sign on the side of that building. Walk in. Tell them some of the other stuff they're going to find when they look inside that building.
We're carrying the Orca brand coolers, which is another Tennessee-based company. If you're familiar with Yeti, it's that quality, a really good product. LED Lenser flashlights, tactical grade, German-engineered LED flashlights, and then we picked up Leatherman multi-tool line. So we have something from everyone, hopefully.
And you have some of Don Jackson's fly rods.
We do
sale.
have a few of Don Jackson's custom fly rods.
Custom fly rods. You have not just pants. You have blouses, you have jewelry, you have
polypropylene, thermal underwear, artwork, sports memorabilia.
Signed.
We have some Mickey Mantle. We have some Joe Montana. So.
It's a very interesting store, great family story from the Wilkins family all the way to your family. It's hometown, small town business. Surviving and being vibrant.
We traded buildings with Tennessee Apparel a couple years ago. So we're happy to be in the location where we are, and Tennessee Apparel's consolidated their campus over on Old Estill Springs. So
right.
It's been a good move for hopefully both of us. And
well, it has been, and it's a good move for our community. And we're mighty proud of what you're doing, and we just want everybody to go in the Grady Mac store and look at girls and guys. I told him he's going to have to make some Fat Boy jeans.
We're working on it.
Working on Fat Boy jeans for me. So, because I want to wear Grady Mac.
Well, we have a size. We go all the way up to 40. So hopefully we can accommodate.
Jamie Davenport.
Thank you very
holidays,
much. I
Merry
appreciate
Christmas
you having me on.
I saw that little boy got a haircut the other day.
He did.
Doing good. He's looking good.
He's growing like a weed.
Don got him playing the C note yet?
A little bit. Training him young.
All right. Folks, we'll be right back after these messages.
Smoking tobacco accounts for 3 of every 10 fire deaths in the United States.
Tullahoma Fire Department. Need you en route to a structure fire, 202 Main Street. Heavy smoke showing. Neighbors advise child trapped inside.
Lighters, matches, and associated smoking paraphernalia are the leading cause of preschooler fire deaths. We as firefighters know that most structure fires can be prevented.
I've got one! Command, this is primary search. We have a victim. Need EMS to meet us at the front door.
Please help us to give you a fighting chance. This can be prevented. Contact the Tullahoma Fire Department for a free home safety inspection.
What's a Tennessee vacation? It starts off like any road trip, and then, boom, adventure and thrills everywhere you look, which happens to be some of the most beautiful scenery in the country. Music here, history there, and all kinds of green in between. Come relax and unwind, or bring the crowd for some stargazing, or stargazing. Whatever you do, come hungry and expect an awesome soundtrack. It's all right here in Tennessee. We're playing your song. For a free vacation guide, visit tnvacation.com.
Get your news first, fast, and free with your news leader on 6 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday nights at 6, 8, and 10 p.m. Local weather, sports, community calendar events, and a comprehensive look at the latest news stories and news makers as only a video news broadcast can do. Get it first, fast, and free with News Leader on Channel 6, your local information network.
The Charter Triple Play lets you experience TV, internet, and phone the way you want with no contracts. Hooked on HD? Now over 100 HD channels available. Movie lover? Get 10,000 on-demand movies and shows. 1,500 in HD, including movies in 3D. Missing your favorite shows? Record and watch TV with DVR service for 4 rooms and over 780 hours of storage space. Get Charter TV for $29.99 a month. Photo Fiend, Music Fan, Video Streamer? Switch to super fast Charter Internet and do it all with the bandwidth to support all your devices. At 30 megabits per second, Charter Internet is 10 times faster than the phone company's DSL. Get Charter Internet for $29.99 a month. Want more talk for less? Charter Phone has unlimited long-distance calling with no added fees like the phone company charges. Get Charter Phone for $29.99 a month. The new Charter Triple Play. TV, internet, and phone for just $29.99 a month each when bundled. Call 855-81-T-PLAY now.
Okay, folks, we're back, and right here, I'm going to show you the Don Jones Christmas CD. Don says if you want to find it, it's in the trunk of his car, or you can find it at the River Cafe, or you come by and call me. We'll see that you can get your hands on one of these. But it's Don Jones, virtuoso guitarist supreme, playing Christmas music, and we're going to let Don do a little bit more for us right now. Don Jones.
Happy to. Neither one of these songs are going to be on this CD, so. But I was talking earlier about having to make songs into medleys because you can't remember a bridge from one from the verse of the other, and there's 2 that I've always liked. So here's another medley. In which particular order, I do not know.
When you see the sign, The Main Event, take a close look inside at a hair studio that offers services by some of the best master stylists in Middle Tennessee. These stylists offer a list of services that compete with large city salons, from trendy cuts for men, women, and children to the latest color techniques, including highlights and bold color accents. Other services offered include permanent hair weaving and relaxing to formal hairstyle for that special occasion. You can also give yourself a very special treat with a full makeover, including full body waxing. For your convenience, we are open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. until the last client leaves happy. Call and make your appointment at 931-571-8682 or stop by our Tullahoma location at 207 North Jackson Street. Pamper yourself at The Main Event today.
Oh, we're back.
We are back, and we want to thank Don Jones for being here with us today.
Music.
And I mean, that'll get you in the spirit. The flower shop, the girls over there, we appreciate them so much for all they've done for us through the years.
Love the snowmen.
Snowmen, reindeers, whatever. They're Santa's little elves over there, and they'll help you any way they can.
That's exactly right.
They're a great group.
And what else we've got going on? T.S. Monk's coming.
T.S. Monk is coming January 18th, and he is awesome, and I hope that everybody will turn out. That's at South Jackson Jazz on Jackson.
Right, and then the day following that is Locally Grown with Rooster and the Red Maiden.
Right,
and
I believe you are affiliated with those people in some way.
We're going to close the show today with your students, I believe. Great. Is that what it is? Okay. Peggy's vocal students during the Old Town Stroll.
And remember, I see them once a week for 30 minutes.
All right, folks. Have a happy, Merry Christmas season. We'll see you next week with our Christmas show. Be safe out there and shop small. Stay home. Bye-bye. See you next week.
Sweet summer bells.
Tennessee.